hip internal rotation, connective tissue activation. We're going to do the progressive side of your hip. So this is hip internal rotation. The inside of the hip that's where the tissue is getting longer, so that's the progressive side. So we're basically doing this exercise for a couple of reasons. It's either to actually just activate and bring online that tissue, that connective tissue there, and it could also be to increase the connective tissue architecture or quality of your connective tissue. So one of those two things. Pretty simple for the progressive side. What I like to do is I'll simply get a bench there, lay down on my back, pop my foot up here, and then I'll internally rotate. The program will say, obviously, do I want you to go to the edge of your active range? Do I want you to go to your active range plus a bit of passive? Or do I want you to go all the way to the end of your passive range? So if I want to, this is the end of my active range. So if I just drive my heel in here, if I want to go to my passive range of stretch, I just need to keep this where it is and then sort of just rotate my body this way. This has pulled me into a bit of a stretch. So either way, just do that. And then probably get into it with the band already wrapped around. But either way, got a band wrapped around here. Get my foot up there. I'm in internal rotation. I'm nice and relaxed. Now all I'm going to do is grab this band and actually try and pull into more rotation with my hand, but I'm not going to let it. So what's going to happen is your adductors, the stuff on the inside of your leg here, I want you to really slowly increase the resistance of the band, and I want you to feel your adductor stuff, the inside of your hip, matching the resistance as you pull it. I don't want it to try too hard because I don't want you to be pulling back in. Also, I want to make sure that your foot isn't heavy here. So make that foot light, otherwise the band's not really doing much. So pull, just really slowly increase the intensity and you'll feel the tissue start to come online to hold you still. It'll automatically just contract to get tight and hold you still, and that's the sensation that you're going for. If you're doing this for a couple of minutes, you might get tired with your hip flexors. So what I do with the other hand is just put the other hand around there, just to sort of hold it upright, and then as you lift, or as you pull, just trying to match the sensation with the tissue on the inside, just to feel this adductor stuff, the inside stuff actually working. So there's one way to do it. Another way to do it would be, to just get into a 90-90 position, right? So I get into, say, the end of my active range here, and from here I can literally just try and pull this up. As I'm trying to basically pull this up this way, once again, same thing, I'm just trying to match the resistance here to feel that tissue come online, to not let my leg move. What I'm not doing is driving my leg into the floor hard. I'm just, as I slowly increase, I'm trying to feel the tension, just start to feel a bit of tension in this tissue and trying to match that resistance just to keep the leg from moving as opposed to driving the leg in. But this is the way that I would probably rather do that one myself. So there is your hip internal rotation. Enjoy. I know this is a little bit of a different one. Particularly if you've got this exercise, it's because you kind of can't feel that tissue properly. So it might take a couple of goes, but it'll also take a couple of goes with the setups to figure out which one is sort of the right one for you. So have a go with that and enjoy.